This time I have for you, by special request, a Slimline card. So I decided to make the inside of it have a piece that could pop up. So a Slimline card will fit in a standard number 10 business envelope. And it's 8.5 inches long and 3.5 inches deep. So let's get started. I wanted my card to open long ways, so I'm going to put together my two pieces. And again, I've got my glue in a fine tip applicator bottle. This puts your glue on very thin, so there is no glue to spread. If you were to spread that glue, it would dry instantly. So there we have the card. We're not going to worry about this seam because the inside panel is going to cover that. This is, as you can tell by the pieces here, a football themed card. So let's go ahead. This is your football field. We're going to apply this to the front. These fine tip applicators are nice because you won't have as much glue that will seep out from under your piece and onto your project because it is so thin. And this is the same height and width of the card. So I'm just going to put that on there. So this is our card. And now let's work on some of the pieces. So this is for the front. And you just want to kind of eyeball it before you lay it down. Make sure I'm in the camera view. That was a glop of glue I got on the outside. The only other piece we have on this is the guard for the helmet. And that will go here on the front. I think I want to pop this up, so I'm going to use some of my dollar store foam squares. Should do it. I think I'm going to put one behind his helmet. Okay. I'm not going to adhere this just yet, just because it's going to add dimension to the front, and I want to make sure it's laying flat when I work on it. Now this is the piece for the inside. It's the piece that's going to pop up. So before I put this in or glue it down, I want to put my pieces on it. I'm going to adhere the gold post to this U-shaped cutout. And that fits exactly on this cutout. And then for the insert, we have a football because the front says touchdown. I thought I wanted the inside of my card to show the touchdown. So there is no white threading, so you'll want to use a white piece to adhere this football on. And then the two stripes. And then we're going to put this piece inside our insert here, and it's going to line up to the bottom and to the back so that it looks like it's suspended there in air behind the goalpost. This is very similar to a box card, but it only has one side to it. So I'm going to lift up the back so I can butt right up against it. Going to make sure I'm lined up to the bottom. And there is our football going through the goalposts. We also have a team shirt. You can do this in whatever team colors for the sports fan or player that you're making this for. I've done mine in Carolina blue for the Panthers. And then there's a stripe for each shirt sleeve. And then we have a pendant that has two pieces. And I'm just going to put the glue on this. The yellow piece does overhang just a smidge, so I didn't want to put the glue on that piece. And then I've got Go Team. So there's our pieces for decorating the inside. So now onto this. So this 4-inch square, it's 4 by 3.5. You're going to want to glue down, and I'm holding this up so I have something to push up against, and glue that down flat inside, just that part of it. Leave this part, do not glue this edge on. So let's do that. Make sure that is adhered well. And then I'm going to work that a little bit and make sure that does close, and it does. So the next thing we're going to do is just apply your glue right to this piece here. But before I put that on, I think I will put these pieces on because the card won't lay as flat. I have it set up, I'm going to do mine this way. I'm going to write my sentiment on this side. You could use your jersey over here and sign here. You can arrange these pieces any way you want. If you trim the pendant, no, you don't even have to trim it. It'll fit on that side. So it's just a matter of where you like it. I might change my mind. I think I do like the jersey over here. You can add the number of your favorite player with your fonts from your machine. So you can customize this any way you would like. I'm going to put my flag on an angle here. I'm going to hold off on that one until I'm certain that's where I want it. I'm going to make sure I apply glue just on this tab and lay it down flat. Then close the card and apply pressure here on the end. Then when I open my card, I have my goalpost and my touchdown. Now to put my touchdown on the front. My son is starting high school this year and will be playing on the football team. So I'm sure I will be making him one of these cards. And the colors will be different when I do that, but it's just a cute, fun way of sending a card. Thank you for joining me.